YouTube family, what is up? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make $225,000 in the last 9 months. Listen, the first quarter is gone. All right. First quarter is gone. Now all you got is second, third, and fourth. So we got 9 months left until 2025 is completely over. My question to you is, what have you done in the first quarter? A lot of people start out setting New Year resolution, saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make this much, yada, yada, yada. But how many of you actually followed through and stay committed and took massive action? Comment in and let me know, okay? Because I can tell you right now, man, if you don't start today, if you don't get serious and lock in and focus, all right, and start taking action, this year's going to go by so quick that you look back, you'll be like, damn, dude, I'm still in the same place, still doing the same shit, still making the same baby money as always. So if you want your life to change, you must make a move and you must be willing to commit and try something new, because you cannot do the same thing, my friend, and expect to get a different results. All right. So a lot of you, what you need to do is you need to increase your skill set. You need to learn, okay, a high income skills, and then actually go out there and make it happen. So comment in, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. Have you closed your first deal yet? Dude, it's already been the first quarter's gone. Have you closed your first deal yet? Comment in and let me know, okay? Also, Tuesday, I want to do a mic check. How's the audio? The audio is good, but let me show you a couple things that you can start doing today. And then hopefully, my goal is to show you how to make $225,000 in the next 9 months, okay? In the next 9 months, because that's all you got left, my friend. That's all you got left. And that is roughly about $25,000 per month, which equal to one deal a month. One deal a month, okay? That's it, okay? So that's the thing is, my question to you is, what are you going to do this last 9 months, man, to change your life, to increase your income, to make more money this year, so you don't have to be stuck at the 9-to-5, 2026? Who here would be excited that they can quit the JO to B starting 2026 just because they make so much money from the wholesaling that they don't need, that you can replace your JOB income? Who here? Comment, let me know. Come on, YouTube family. You guys are bored. Come on, man. Shit, talk to me. Okay, comment and talk to me, okay? Who here? So my question to you is, Brian, what have you done? Have you been taking action? Because, dude, 9 months is going to go by real quick, man. Okay? So my whole thing is, dude, I don't like talker. I like doer. All right? So don't be a talker, man. You got to be a doer. Winner do, loser talk. The end. Okay? Someone said, dude, your name is F-U, I need out. F-U, I need out. I don't know. Yeah, you mean like out of the J or the B? Dude, so you got to make move. Okay? So you got to make move, man. Okay? So my thing is, I'm going to give you guys some simple stuff that you just need to do. Very simple. Okay? All I need you to do is download this, sign up for this software, okay, called kingdata.ai. Shit, I put .com. Okay? And let me show you. It's not hard. Kingdata.ai. Okay, sign up for this software. Gonna go with the basic plan, which is $149 a month. Okay? It's a month-to-month. You can cancel anytime you want. And if you tell me that you're like, Khang, dude, I don't have the 149, or I can't come up with the 149, then I'm telling you, dude, throw in the towel and call it done. Because you already have a mindset problem. Because your attitude is, dude, if this can make me $25,000 a month, I'm willing to make it happen. Like, you will find a way to find the money. Agree or disagree? Who here would risk 149 to make 25K? Come on, man. Shit. Okay? Who here? It's a no-brainer. Okay? So once you do that, okay, And just follow my direction, man. Just pull up the list called absentee. Just pull up the list of absentee owner. Okay. Tax delinquents. Okay. And then a list of free and clear. That's it. Those are the 3 lists that I want you to target for the next, let's just say 60 days. Who here willing to commit? Actually, I want you to commit at least 1 quarter, which is for the next 3 months. Who here is willing to do this? Because I'm telling you guys right now, dude, you only got 9 months left. Are you going to be a doer? Or are you going to be a... Are you going to be a doer or are you going to be a... That's it. That's the option. Okay? So who here is willing to commit 3 months, 149, pull this list, and all you need, my friend, is every single month, I need you to pull a list of at least 10,000 people. From these 3 lists, absentee owner, tax delinquents, free and clear. All you need is every single month, you need a list of 10,000 people that you can target. I'm going to even sign in, and I'm going to jump on, and I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to show you how you pull the list, how you skip trace, okay? So every month, I just need you to deploy a list of 10,000. Out of this 10,000, you should just get 1 deal under contract. You don't need 10 deals, my friend. You just need 1 deal under contract because that 1 deal, the average deal is going to make you about 20 to 25,000. Okay? Out of that 1 deal, you're going to make 25K. So let me jump on. Let me share. Let me show you. Okay? Now, I just told you. Now I'm going to show you. Okay? And I don't know, man, how much more simple I can make this. Okay, so let me log into the software. So if you want to follow along, by the time that I'm done with this live stream, you will now have a list that you can start calling people. Who's ready to take action? Come on. YouTube family, talk to me, man. Talk to me, girl. Okay, so let me log in. So if you want to sign in, log in with me. Okay, I'm going to show you right now. Let me go in. Let me sign in real quick. Okay, watch this. So comment your city, your state. Comment your city, your state. I'm going to show you right now with the list. Okay, so let me log in real quick here. Be patient. Comment in your city, your state. Okay, I'm going to log in. I'm going to pull the list right in front of your eyes, man. King data log in. Okay, so, jeez. Fast. S-O-U-L. Damn. Shenzhen.com. Okay. And then password is. What the heck? Okay, email is incorrect. Contact. Pass. PR. So, okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Thank you for your patience, guys. I appreciate it. I know it's boring right now. Okay, but I'm trying to log in. I'm going to show you how it's done, okay? Watch this. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Federal Way, Washington. You got it. Watch this. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Orlando. The heck is that? Okay. Okay, Orlando. So when you guys log in, when you guys sign up for the software, okay, I'm just going to go with the basic plan. The basic plan allows you to pull up to 25,000 leads per month completely for free. Okay. So now I'm going to do, FU also said, FU also want me to do Federal Way, Washington. You got it. So here's what I'm going to do, dude. FU, man. So you're going to go in here, okay? And if you need training, there's training videos that shows how to do it, but it's very simple. You log in. Here's what your data, here's what the software is going to look like. You click on property leads. Follow these steps and do it consistently for the next 3 months. There's no way you can't get a deal under contract. You should be able to get 1 under contract a month because you're going to pull a list of 10,000 people. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put in Federal Way, Federal Way, Washington, right here. Okay. It's that easy. First off, we're going to target absentee owner. Boom. Click on absentee owner. Guys, all it is, it takes you a few clicks. There's 5,979 people, correct? Boom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go here. You're going to select filter right here, actually. Okay, and you want to remove others, apartment, townhouse, condo, stick with single family, multifamily. Boom. It's going to narrow the search down. There's 3,000. Okay. So check this out. Okay. So there's 3,000. Let me erase this really quick here. Okay. So there is 3,900 people in Fredaway, Washington. Okay. So we got absentee owner. Okay. 3,900 people. Boom. Okay. Now we're going to go back. Okay. Back. Okay. And then now we're going to go, and then we're going to go here. We're going to remove this and we're going to choose, hold on a second, go back. And then we're going to hit this again, but this time it's, okay. So now we're back, but instead of absentee owner, remember the 3 lists I told you to pull? We're going to go with tax delinquents. Okay. It's going to show us how many people. Okay. Tax delinquent, single family, multi, there's 873 people, okay? So now we got tax delinquents, oh my God, TAX, tax delinquents, there's 890 people, okay? And then now we're gonna go back again. Okay, and then we're gonna go, and then now instead of tax delinquents, we're also gonna go free and clear. This is all you guys need to do, man. There's 5,016 people. There's 5,000, what is it? There's 5,516 people. Okay, 5,516 people. Okay, and this is free and clear. Boom. So roughly, I mean, it's pretty close. Not exactly 10,000, but pretty close. Okay, so all you need to do is out of this list right here that I just showed you, here's what you're going to do. You see here, you're going to hit download, and then you're going to hit standard, and then you're going to hit on lead trace, which means skip tracing. And usually, skip tracing will cost you about 10 cents per address, but your boy King Kong is going to pay for it. Okay, so anyone who signs up for the software, okay, as long as you have the software, I will pay for your skip tracing, so never have to worry about paying for another skip tracing ever again. Because to skip trace 10,000 people at 10 cents a pop, it would have cost you an extra $1,000. But I got you. I'll pay for it, so you guys don't have to, okay? Boom. Right there. For anyone who signs up today, boom. Now you pull this list, all you need to do is call them. Call these homeowner up, make them a lowball cash offer. Just pound the phone. Listen, real estate is a numbers game. You're going to get a lot of no's. Listen, out of this 10,000 people, you're going to get you get 99,000 people say no. But all you need, my friend, is you guys need to focus on this. One yes. That's all you need to focus on, man. It's one yes. That's it. One yes, and that one yes will make you 25K. Who here is willing to do that? Who's here is willing to go through the list and pound the phone? Dude, it's easy. You're not out there. You're not pounding hammers. All you do is you're just sitting at home. And all you need to do is call people and talk to people. A lot of you, dude, you spend more time talking to friends and family than stranger. But stranger is the one that got your money. Who agree with me? When was the last time that you talked to a friend or a family member and got paid $25,000? Come on, man, shit. Or did you have to loan them $25,000? Come on, man. But a lot of you do, you waste so much time talking to friends and family than it is to a stranger. You will be on the phone with your friends. They call you nonstop and you'll be on the phone with them for hours. And you end up getting off the phone. You make $0. But here, all you need to do is lock in, focus. Out of 10,000, one deal, 25K, baby. Boom. Easy. Easy money. The reason I say easy money, it's not that this is easy. Dude, it's hard. Sitting there, I'll be real with you. This is for those of you who say, Khang, I want it so bad. I'm just ready to change my life, dude. I haven't done shit in the first quarter. And I want this year to be my year, man. I want to change my life. I want to make more money, and I want to be free. I want to escape the 9 to 5. I want to have my own wholesaling business, and I'm willing to put in the work, and I'm willing to grind. I got 9 months left, Khang. I'm ready to go. This is for you. Okay? So when I say easy, I don't mean the process is easy. I'm just saying this is easier because I see people, dude, on the rain, on the snow, like some of the jobs out there, man, I'll be like, damn, dude, I'm here just making one phone call and make $25,000. And they have to work 3 to 4 to 5 months to make that. To me, it's easy. Okay? That's what I meant by easy. Because when I go back to my country, man, I see people working 12, 13, 14 hours a day just to make $15 a day. So that's why when I came to America, and if all we do is go flip a burger and make $10, shit, for 1 hour, dude, that's why when we come over, dude, most immigrant are true hustler. I would say 9 out of 10 immigrant, because they know what life was like. So when you tell me to lock in, when my mentor tell me, hey, Khang, lock in, dude, lock in, bro, lock in 2 to 3 hours a day, lock in, bro. And just pound the phone, dude. Boom, boom, boom. Make offer, make offer, make offer. You're gonna listen. Some of you, dude, you will get discouraged after a few phone calls, which means this is not meant for you. Entrepreneurship is not for you. You're too much of a snowflake. Let's be honest. Let's be real, dude. Most entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs I know, dude, they have thick skin. They don't care what people say or think about them. You know what they care about? One thing and one thing only. It's that they got to get to that money. Because they know with this, they will get this. Who agree with me, dude? Without this, dude, you ain't going to get this. Who agree with me? Come in, YouTube family. Come on, man. Shit. YouTube family, talk to me, man. Who here agree with me, dude? You need this, dude, to get this. You want freedom? You need this, dude. Without the money, I don't care if you like the money, don't like the money, dude, but everybody like this. Freedom. Freedom to me means you get to wake up whenever you want, do whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever, and with whoever the F that you want. Who wants a life like that? So I became a millionaire at the age of 32. I'm 41 now. So for the last 9 years, dude, I've been waking up whenever I want, do whatever I want, wherever I want, and with whoever the mother F I want. I used to remember, dude, when I got into real estate 12 years ago, I remember wearing ripped jeans to the bank, and my mentor said, Khang, dude, you don't dress like that to go meet the vice president of the bank to get a loan, dude. Like people are gonna judge you, man, based on what you wear, based on your, what you wear, based on how you carry yourself. It doesn't matter what people say, dude. Everybody judge you first time impression. So I understand that he was right. So I made the change. I went home and changed. I got dressed, right? But now I wear ripped jeans to meet the bank. That's right, baby. You see, when you don't have it, then you got to play by the rules, play by their book. But once you get the money, dude, I go to the bank with ripped jeans, with t-shirt, with sandals, if that's what you want. I don't care. Because now, dude, they need me to loan. Otherwise, dude, if you don't like me, dude, I'll go to another bank that don't care about the way that I dress, but they care about my bank account. That's what, dude, all banker cares about that. Okay? But when you first starting out, you don't have anything yet, right? You don't have the record, right, to show them. Then you got to appear with confidence and you got to dress right. But once you got the money, dude, you do whatever you want. Make sense? So, who here is going to lock in for the next 3 months? Comment in and let me know. Who here is going to lock in for the next 3 months, dude? Okay? And who's here is willing to risk the 149? Who's here is willing to risk that 149 to do exactly what I just shared with you? Scare money ain't going to make you money. I can tell you that. I remember paying my mentor $100,000 just to learn the game. Most people say, Khang, that's dude. I remember when my families and friends heard this, they'll be like, dude, bro, this guy's going to get screwed. He's going to get scammed. He's going to lose that 100K. But you see, because their goal and my goal was different. We have different visions. We have different goals. We think different. That's why we operate different. I knew that, dude, without paying to play, I ain't going to learn how to play the game. Okay? I tried it on my own and it didn't work. I tried. So I pay my mentor 100K, dude, and that's how I learned how to make 100K a month. Dude, this is infinite return. You pay once, boom. Now, obviously, this is a lot of money, right? A lot of you don't even need to pay this much, okay, to get in. Now, for those of you who be like, hey, Khang, I love to work with you. I need a mentor. I tried this on my own. It doesn't seem like it's going to work for me. And I got only 9 months left. I need hands-on training, coaching. I have the work ethic. I'm willing to hustle. I'm willing to grind. I want to be a part of your community. I need mentorship. I need hands-on coaching. Here's what I'm going to do for you, dude. All you need to do is book a call with my team. Just go coachwithkhang.com. I love to spend this last 9 months with you, showing you the game, hold you by your hands, and show you exactly what you need to do to close your first deal. Okay, just go coachwithkhang.com. That's it. Okay. Now let's open up for some question. Khang, free skip tracing. That is correct. So as long as you have the software, I will pay for your skip tracing. Never ever have to pay for skip tracing again. So let's just say one day you went and you drive for dollars and you found a rundown house. You take down the property address, you go home, go into the software, kingdata.ai. Go into the software, punch in the address, download, hit skip trace. I'll pay for it. So never have to pay for the skip tracing again, whether you're skip tracing from the sites or from a property that you just find. Right? It's its own skip tracing software as well. You're welcome. And please, only skip trace what you need, not for fun. Because the money's coming out of my pocket, all right? And dude, some of you, dude, take advantage of me too much. Some of you are taking advantage, dude. And I see it, dude. I see it on my end. Some of you are pulling a bunch of stuff. And then when I go live, I said, hey, have you made a call? Have you called? Have you take action on it? None. Come on, man. Shit, bro. Just because it's my money, dude, you don't need to do that to me, bro. Thank you, because it add up. Yeah, dude, it does add up. Imagine skip tracing. Imagine if you just skip trace 1,000 address. Dude, that would have cost you $100. And if you do that every week, that would have been $400 on me. Right? But imagine 10 of you do that, bro. Or 20 of you do that. Come on, player. You said 10,000. Yes, that is correct, dude. So basically, if you sign up for the basic plan here, let me show you what it looks like, okay? If you sign up for the basic plan, it allows you to actually pull up to 25,000. You get 25,000 leads that you can pull and skip trace a month. Okay, so here's what the software is going to look like. Let me share my screen really quick here. Share my screen, okay? Here's what it is. Boom. You see here? Bam. Click Get Started. It'll take you all the way to the bottom. Okay, so there's a monthly and there's an annual. So for those of you, if you just want to try it, go click on monthly. You got to click on monthly, okay? Click on monthly, and it'll show you here. You get different types of lists. You get 25,000 leads per month for free. Skip tracing, don't have to worry about paying it. Okay, I got you. You can also run comps. Okay, 149. And then if you want to go with the pro, you get way more leads. And you get different list type. Let me show you. But for those of you who say, Khang, dude, I want to commit the next 9 months, dude, to do this. Then if I were you, if you have the capital, go with the annual plan, because you will save around $600. So instead of paying $149, you only pay $999 a month, but you have to pay it all front. So it costs about, so if you pay everything up front, which you click on the annual, it's about $1,200. But then you don't have to worry about paying it again until 2026 of April. Make sense? Once again, or you can click on the monthly, and you can downgrade, you can upgrade, you can cancel anytime you want. They made it very, very easy. It's really a no hassle. Okay? So let's just say that you went and you got the pro plan. And you'll be like, hey, Khang, I got the pro plan, didn't need it. Boom. You can downgrade it to the basic. If you got the basic, you want to upgrade it to the pro later because you're like, Khang, 25,000 leads, it's not enough, dude. I need more, and I need more different types of lists. Okay. So with the basic plan, this is the list that you will get. Okay. Let me say, okay. You get absentee owner, high equity, active listing, which means this is like you getting access to like MLS. So anything that's listed on the MLS, you can also go there. And what's cool is that, dude, let me show you. Okay, let me show you really quick here. Okay. Let me show you this, dude. Okay, share screen, boom. If we go to active listing, watch this. So let's go back to Fred Away. And then let's go active listing. Active listing, anything that's listed on the market, on the MLS, you have direct access without having a real estate license. Check this out. There's 43 active listing right now in Federal Way. I'll click on the pictures. Check, dude, right here, baby. This one right here, dude, look at this. My God. Whoever it is that's in Federal Way, I want you to do this right now. This right here could be your deal. Okay? This right here could be your deal, man. Right here. Who here is in Federal Way? Who here that comments and say, hey, Khang, search up Federal Way. Dude, this property right here, baby, oh my gosh. If you're not going to jump on it, I'm going to get my VA on this shit. Look at this house right here. Look. You can already see that it's outdated. Look at the kitchen. Boom. Needs to be updated. Just look at the interior. Dude, this house needs work. Which means they probably sell for low. Okay, so we're gonna go back. The heck? Oh shit! Hold on a second. Let's go back. Okay, let's go back to that deal. Federal Way. Let's go back to that deal, man. Boom, active listing. So this costs you no money, no skip tracing. Where the heck is it? Oh, okay. So I gotta get rid of others, get rid of apartment. Get rid of townhouse. Boom. Now we're back. Okay? Now we're back, baby. Let's go. 43. Right here, baby. Okay? Individual. Look at this. We click on this. It's a 4-bed, 1.5 bath, 2,000 square feet. Okay? And then you want comparables? Click on comparables. Bam. Dude, everything is right here at your fingertips. It'll show you everything that is sold. Okay? That's your property right there. Now we're going to run comps. Now we're going to figure out what this property is worth, and then we're going to try to make an offer to the agent. What is cool is when you click on the listing, you go all the way to the bottom, dude. Right there, man. It has the listing agent contact info. You want to reach out directly to the listing agent and send an email with your offer to that listing agent. Make sense? Like, dude, I'm showing you guys the game right now, baby. Right there. Look at that. Agent name. Phone number. Oh, shit. I gave it away. I gave it away. There's the freebie. Look at it right here. But you don't want to call these, okay? You want to call the listing agent. You want to work directly with the listing agent because that listing agent will more likely to work with you if you don't bring on a buyer's agent. Because they get to keep the full commission. They get to keep the full commission. So they're more likely to work with you. So now we're going to figure out what this property's worth. Okay. Did we hit comps already? Okay, hold on a second. Comparables. Hold on a second. Let's see how much it listed for. It's currently listed for $609. I can tell you right now, dude, I'm very familiar with this market. Too high. So let's figure out what the property's worth. Okay. It's a 4. Okay, so here's our target property. Okay, So here's 0.1 miles away. This is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath. Could be comparables. Okay, could be a comparable because it has one less bedroom, but an extra bathroom. So 700. Okay, so we can take a look at that. Okay, so we put that down. So all you need to do is hit the thumbs up here and say, hey, I like this one right here. Here's a 4.5 for 440. Sold for 440. This tells me that this property right here is a fixer-upper. This right here is a fixer-upper. And then they actually kind of give you an estimate. So they estimate this property after fix-up probably around 660. Do you see that? Okay, fair market value. But I'm going to see here, see 4 bedrooms. Dude, this one sold for 440. So they're asking for 609. It's probably too high. 440. Here's a 0.0 miles away. 4 2-bed. Dude, this one is really, really close. Look at that. Okay, all you need to do is hit this. And then later it'll tell you exactly what it is. So this one sold for 626. Okay, so we need to click on this one and see what the property looks like. Hold on a second. 626. Where's that? Okay, let's see what the property looks like. Okay. Do you guys see it? Oh, shoot. I have to share. Okay, hold on a second. I need to share a different screen. Hold on. Bam. Okay, here's what this property looks like. This one is sold. This one sold for 626. Let's see. It's outdated. Look at that, dude. Green, dude. Puke greens or puke green. Come on, man. I mean, it does have a nice kitchen. I mean, it does have stainless steel appliances, but it's still a little bit outdated. It hasn't completely. It's not completely updated. So I can tell you that. It is nice and clean. It's a move-in ready to go. Okay? But I can tell you right now, it is still outdated a bit. Okay? They did some work to it, but I think they kind of left the kitchen alone. Let me see here. See the door? You can tell the doors. These are old. I don't see these anymore. The deck obviously needs to be pressure washed and then repaint. Or it could almost possibly be redone. So that's work that need to be. So it's not fully nice. So which means this one sold for 626. Ours just asked for 609. Okay, but it needs way more work. This one is it's way nicer. Okay. So now what that tells me, okay, is I'm going to put an offer. Okay, I'm going to put an offer to this agent. Okay, F you. You were the one who tells me about this, right? So so I would think that the ARV on this property, let's look at the $700,000 one. Hold on a second. Let's look at the $700,000 one. So this, hold on, let me share my screen. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Stop that. Let me share my screen. Was it this one? Okay. Okay, so let's look at the one that sold for $700,000, which is this. Okay. Let's just see how nice this property is. There's no pictures, but it looks bigger. Okay. There is no pictures. So I can tell you right now. So to me, if I were to guess, that property is 2.5, sold December 31st. Okay. So if I were to give you, if you were to ask me, Khang, what do you think this property is worth? I would say this property is probably worth about $670,000 to $700,000. That's what I would say. So which means in this case, the seller already know that their property needs work. So they're not asking the top dollar for it. So they start at 609, but I think it's way too high. Based on the bedroom and the bathrooms, I would estimate that the repair and the square footage, I would estimate the repair on this property, if you're going to update it, it's going to cost you probably $50,000 or more, at least. So let's just use $50,000. And here's what my offer would be on this. So if I take let's just say 680 as the ARV, minus 30%, that puts at 476 minus 50,000. I would start the offer on this house at 400,000. So I would email this agent and said, hey, I'd like to make an offer on this house, all cash, $400,000. Quick closing. Okay? And then I would tell the agent, hey, I don't have a buyer's agent. Please represent me and present this offer to the seller. And if the sellers are not happy with it, I'm open for a counter. So you want to tell the agent that you're open for a counter offer and see if the seller will even talk to you on that lowball offer. If they're willing to come back with a counter, it shows me that they're motivated. Because if they're not motivated, dude, they wouldn't be looking at, they wouldn't waste their time trying to negotiate that lowball offer. Make sense? Bam. There you go. One deal just like that. And all you do is you have access to this MLS. You can, you have access to the software. You can literally go in any city, any states, and do exactly what I just told you. And even if you do that, you'll be like, hey, Khang, I don't want to call and I don't want to talk to seller. Well, you can start making offer just like what I just did, right? Go to the active listing and start making offer on houses that looks just like that. Don't target any new one. Just go on and target the old one, the one that needs work, just like that, and start submitting your offer. And once again, if that's the route you're going to take, I need you to submit at least 10 to 20 offer a day. The more, the merrier, right? Because once again, we're playing numbers, volume. So the more, the more swing, the better chance of you hitting the ball. Make sense? Agree? Comment in the chat, let me know. And if you can do that, make 10 to 20 offer a day, that's about 300 offer a month. That should give you at least one deal. There's no way that you make 300 offer a month and can't get one deal, my friend. Okay? I have my VA do it. So my VA are submitting offer, but mostly we target direct to seller, which is we pull lists and we call and we text blast. Those are my two main lead source. Is we cold call and we text blast. Got it? Okay. Any other questions? Now, once again, I know someone in here comment, well, Khang, you can learn all this on YouTube. You don't really need mentorship or pay for mentorship. Then let me ask you, then what's holding you back from closing a deal? If YouTube was all it takes, then what's holding you back? You see, it's not for everybody, but for some people, they just need that hands-on mentorship. Hey, tell me what to do. I'll go do it. And then if I have a problem, I'll come back. And then you tell me what to do next. And that's what mentorship and coaching is for, right? So you don't have to try to figure out yourself. You don't have to waste time figuring out, oh, if I'm doing it right or am I doing it wrong? And listen, you will run into problem. You will run into things that you'll be like, oh man, shit. They don't talk about this on YouTube. Make sense? And then that's where mentorship comes in. You're part of the community. You get to ask questions. You get to JV, network with other students, and build relationship, man. I mean, that's really what coaching is for. And I tried the whole YouTube and watching podcasts and all that. And after 6 months, it didn't work for me. If it worked for you, great. But for me, it didn't. So I knew that, hey, I don't want my next 6 months to be like my last. So that's when I pull the trigger and I'll be like, hey, you know what? Instead of wasting time, I know what I needed and I'm ready to rock and roll. And that's when I met my mentor in Florida. I pay him a fees. He flew out. He showed me the game, exactly what to do. And I found my first deal in 3 days after him. Okay? That's all I got to say, dude. I mean, listen, if you think you can, then great. More power to you. Okay? But for those of you who be like, hey, Khang, I love to work with you. I am that. That's who I am. I need the coaching. I need the mentorship. I want to be a part of your Wholesale to Million Academy, my hustler, my money maker community. Just book a call with my team. Just go to coachwithkhang.com. Book a call with my team. They'll tell you what the academy is about. They'll tell you how much it is. And then making sure, hey, it is a good fit for you. That's the most important thing, is making sure that we're a good fit. And it's exactly what you're looking for. Okay? Dan said, how do you feel about using direct mail for someone that has a full-time? Oh, Dan, then let me show you. So Dan, if you're like Dan, then Dan, I think direct mail is perfect. So Dan, if you have the capital, so Dan, comment, let me know, dude. Do you have the capital? See, this is something that we also train in our academy. I'll show you how to set up your marketing campaign, which means you mail drip them. I'll show you which postcard you use, right? But you can do all that, Dan, on the software called King Data, dude. Okay? But in the academy, like these are things we talk about, right? You go into the academy, we go through the software, we show you how to do it. Okay? So here is, let me show you, okay? Let me share my screen, Dan, and watch this, dude. This is how easy it is, Dan. Okay? So share screen. Let's go back to, I think it was this. Okay. Let me get rid of all of this. Okay. Bam. And then we're going to go back. Watch, Dan. Okay. Okay, Dan, what city, what state you're in, dude? Let me know what city, what state you're in, dude. Dan, comment, let me know what city, what state you're in, dude. I'm going to show you right now, dude, how to set up your mailer like this. So if you have the money, Dan, and if you have a full-time gig, dude, I would definitely do direct mail. Because now what you're doing, Dan, is you're leveraging your money. So you'd be like, hey, I go to work, one push of a button, you blast it out, you send out your marketing piece, and now you're just waiting for your phone to ring. So instead of making outbound call, you're waiting for inbound call. Which is, dude, if you have the money, that's the way to go. If you have the capital, because it gets expensive. One postcard costs you 50 cents per postcard. So if you send out 1,000, that would have cost you $500. And when it comes to direct mail, it doesn't work. Like direct mail takes time. So it takes about a week or so, set it up, send it out. But it takes like multiple hits for you to actually get the results. So if you try, so you think about, hey, I got the money for 1 month, it's not going to work. It's not even worth it. I'd rather you just keep that money and pay for the monthly subscriptions and cold call and text blast. Okay? Okay, OC, so Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Okay, so we go right here, Dan. We're going to go to property leads. You see what I'm doing, Dan? I don't know why that keeps some problem up. Okay, so you go to property leads, Dan, and then all you need to do is Oklahoma. Okay, Oklahoma, 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 Oklahoma. Okay, shit. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Okay, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Oh, shit. They make me spell it, bro. Here's the whole entire states. Okay, so let me just show you this, okay, Dan? So I'm just going to go Oklahoma, the entire states. I'm going to click on absentee owner. All right, Dan? It's going to be a big list, dude. Okay, there's 300 and something thousand. We're going to go to filter. Dan, we're going to get rid of others, apartments, townhouse. Dan, I suck at spelling, dude. So for me to like spell Oklahoma City and then Oklahoma, I don't know, man. Okay, so, dude, that's a lot. But what's cool, Dan, is you take this, right? There's 355,000 people. This is what they call the AI score, which is the wholesaling score. So based on motivation, we're going to put in 500. So they basically this another cool thing about this software, Dan, is they will take 40 some years of data and they will push it against all of these people, all these homeowners, and they will rank it from 0 to 1,000. 1,000 mean, dude, they're ready to give the property to you. But usually we go with 500. But this is a monster list. So I don't recommend you target the entire states. Let me try to just put in the whole Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Oh, man. I suck at Oklahoma. As you guys can see, you don't need to be educated, all right, to do this. Look at me, dude. Just look at me, okay? Look at how we don't go with, we go with absentee owner. And I'm not high tech either. So if I can maneuver through this, you can too. So the results, all right? The results, Dan, comes to 54,000, which is too much, Dan. So absentee owner, we're going to go to filter, Dan. We're going to get rid of, we got single family, multifamily, you go absentee owner, credit score 500. Okay, it's too big of a list, Dan. We're going to increase that AI score because, dude, it's too much for you to, that would have cost a lot of money for you to, so this is the cool thing about having this software, Dan, because now they take AI. So now so before that, if you don't have this tool, what you're doing is you're blank marketing. You're just sending it out to a bunch of people, and it's just costing you a lot of money. Because you might send out to people who own their property, who just bought the property two years ago. Or, so they don't really in a situation they need to sell. But by putting in the AI score of 700, you narrow the list from 54,000 down to 3,586 people. Now all you need to do is click on this, Dan, direct mail, continue. And then boom, dude, it will start taking you over here. It asks you, and then it walk you through this whole entire step, dude, like A, B, the C. You just follow through the ABC, dude. You get your marketing campaign set up, Dan. One click of a button, it'll do all the work for you. That's it. You set it up. They'll send out the campaign for you. You don't have to worry. You go on with your job, Dan, and then all you do is you're waiting for the seller to call you. That's it. You're waiting for your phone to blow up, man. That's pretty much it. I've got about 500 per month for direct mail. Perfect. Perfect, Dan. So if you go that, dude, this total is 5,000. So this is too much. Okay, so this is too much, okay? What if we go one piece? Okay, first class, 5,000, because it costs about $1. So if you're gonna go with letters, Dan, it's gonna cost you about $1 a piece. You're gonna go with postcard, then it's cheaper. Then it makes you put out the campaign name. So typically, so watch this, Dan. So let's just say 3,000 is too much, bro. Oh my gosh, we're gonna go back again. Hold on. Let's go back. Hold on a second. Okay. So filter. 3,000 is too much. What we're gonna do, Dan? If your budget is only $500, we're gonna increase this. So we're gonna increase the AI score to 800. Bam. Now we're down to 1,300, which is still too much for you. Because you can actually send out postcard in. So postcard in, you can also choose it from there. Postcard only costs you 500 or 50 cents. 50 cents a postcard. Letter's going to cost you $1 a pop. We're going to get rid of this rental score, 800. Boom. So we increase this AI score in. Let's just go to 850 because you got $500. And we want them to laser target in. Okay. So this, if you send postcard in, this will work. You got 831 people that you can target. Now, your question to me, Khang, is which works better, letters or postcard? I think postcard will do better. So Dan, there you go, dude. That's the exact list that I would call. Set up Dan, are you a talker or are you a doer? Like me. If you are a doer, Dan, sign up, do exactly what I just shared with you. Hit on that direct mail. Literally, Dan, it'll take you 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes. You now got your mailing campaign going out. What is it today? Monday. Dude, by this weekend or by Monday, your phone should start to ring, bro. Your phone should start to ring, Dan. So there you go, bro. The info's there, dude. The choice is yours. Once again, I'm not forcing any one of you to invest. I'm not forcing any one of you to buy. I'm not forcing any one of you to do this. My whole thing is to you is, are you a doer or are you a talker? Do you want to change your life or do you rather stay in your current condition? Do you rather see the next 9 months start making more money and changing your life and build a business of your own? Or do you rather see the next 9 months fly by and you look back and you be like, shh, I wish I would have started. Because now you're 9 months behind. And you're still in the same old conditions, haven't changed anything. So for your life to change, you must make a move. And a lot of you, I understand, you're afraid to make the move. You're afraid to be like, well, Khang, what if I spend $500 and it doesn't come back? You see, that's when I say scare money, don't make money. Because in life, there is no guarantee. But what you're doing now is you're not betting on black or red. You're not trying to get lucky. You're betting on yourself. I have never met any self-made millionaires that invest in themselves and afraid that they can't get a return. They bet on themselves. You're not putting in the stock market. You're not putting in black chips, red chips. You're not putting on crypto. You need to invest into yourself and into your business. It's the only way, my friend, that you can guarantee to get a return as long as you don't give up. So let's just say that let's just say that Dan spent $500 the first month. Got nothing. And then Dan said, hey, I'm going to spend again because I understand that it needs consistency. And then he got nothing. Now he's in it for $1,000. And then Dan said, hey, dude, I'll do it again. And then all of a sudden he landed one deal on his third month. And that one deal make him $25K. See, the problem with most people is that this right here is not guaranteed. Right? They'll be like, well, Khang, can you guarantee that? No, nobody can. But you like, dude, if I invest, if I put in the work, it's going to show up one day. Like, it's going to show, like, it's going to happen. See, that's how much conviction and commitment you need to have to succeed in life. If you want a secure pay, stick to this. If you want something that is secure, that you get paid every month, dude, stick to this. But then one day you realize that you wake up and you're 65 and you'll be like, oh, shit. I'm still working here. Sometimes, my friend, we got to take the chance. You got to jump. Because you will never know what's on the other side unless you jump. Agree or disagree? But you got to want this as bad as you want to breathe. Success ain't going to come easy. Getting rich is not going to come easy. Like what? Because what you're doing right now is you're like, Khang, I'm tired of this. I want to go for freedom. And what I do, that freedom don't come easy. It comes with a price. Then I just roll the profit back into more marketing. That is correct, Dan. I mean, that's how you continue to grow your business. Why do I pay $18,000? Okay, check this out. Who here would pay $18,000 to go to a mastermind? You see, when I made a post on social media saying that I pay $18,000 to be a part of this mastermind where I get to rub shoulder and hang out with other millionaires and multimillionaires, there's a guy in my mastermind that's doing over $1 million a month net. Like, that's how much he makes take home, $1 million a month, man. Just one guy. There's another guy that does, I think, like $3 to $5 million a month. So would you spend $18K? Because obviously, dude, if you're making $100K a month and they're making $1 million a month, obviously they know something you don't know. They are doing something that you're not doing. That's it. The end. But to get the knowledge, you got to pay to play. You ain't going to find a millionaire or a multimillionaire at a free event. Never. Because they understand, dude, it takes money to make big money. You know, when you first start out, dude, they understand that. You got to pay to play the game, man. It ain't going to... You guys agree with me? That's just how it is. Like, you ain't going to find a guy that's making $1 million a month or $3 to $5 million a month at a free event. And this is why you got to continue investing into your self-education and into your business. So I pay $18,000. We meet twice a year. So 2 times. That's all it is. We meet 2 times a year for, I think like 4 days. Okay? You get to hang out. I mean, I post all of this on my Instagram. $18,000 2 times a year. 4 days, which is 8 days. Take 8 days divided by 18,000. Let me see. Let me see here. 18,000 divided by 8 days. I'm paying $2,250 a day to be around with these people that's making $1 million to $3-5 million a month. Come on, man. Shit, bro. It's a no-brainer, dude. But some people, they're afraid. And that's why you are where you are, because you're afraid to make the move. You're afraid to make the investment. If you're afraid, let's just say that you're afraid, okay, maybe this amount is too big, okay? Let's go with a different, okay? Oh shit! Oh God! Oh shit! I got a class. All right, guys. I actually got my academy class. I got to run. Bye.